Welcome to a different part of my home. How was your week? I hope it was much better than Meri Brown's. From the outside, I don't think Meri Brown had a good week. All right. Within the past few days, she and Cody announced their official split. We watched their legal divorce back in season 13. Now we see their spiritual union fall apart. They're officially done. Paedon Brown, who is one of Christine's children, publicly alleged that Meri was abusive. He went on John Yates's YouTube channel, did a 3-hour-long interview, talked a lot about bad experiences with Meri. He believed that, or he alleged that Robin saved some of the children's lives by stopping whatever it is that Meri was doing to them. Then a few days later, Gwendolyn, who is also a child of Christine and Cody, went on her Patreon account. And Gwendolyn is one of the few public supporters of Meri. She said that Meri is a good person. She did see Meri get violent once with one of the kids. But yeah, she's a good person and she deserves forgiveness. And now we have Meri posting on Instagram that she just had a great birthday celebration and she's looking forward to being 52. Let's look at what Meri posted on Instagram and then let's just talk about what all of this could mean. So first, Meri Brown posts some pictures of her and her good friends. If you follow her on social media, then you've probably seen lots of pictures of these friends. And then in the caption, Meri writes this: "Spent birthday number 52 with a couple of my favorite people in the world. Many laughs, lots of good conversations, and tons of good food. On days like these, I'm reminded again of the humanity of people with good and honest hearts, the friends who have your back and stand up for you, and general goodness in the world. So grateful for friends who I can be myself with, who know my heart and my true self, and cheer for me for my bright future. I have so many things to be grateful for, so many good things in the works for the coming year, so much promise, hope, and light. And today, I'm so grateful for today. Here's to another year in the books and another year ahead full of wonder, wisdom, and worth. Thank you, Just Jen Really and Blair Michael 12 for making today abso-freaking-lutely epic." Usually when we're in conversation about what these people on these reality shows are doing, I try to be not too judgmental. I try to be open to the idea that I could be wrong. I don't have the full story. I just have what they've, produced and packaged for the audience. And in this case, though, I cannot do that. I think this Instagram post is delusional and absurd. I think it is out of pocket. I think it's weird. Meri was accused of abusing children, and this is her response. Meri is a public figure. And now just imagine, okay, I hate to even put this out there, but imagine if Cody had been alleged of this, or if Cody had been accused of this. If the father had been accused of being physically abusive towards the children, and then he posted this: "I had a great weekend with honest and true friends. I can't wait for what the year has in store for me." You don't think that would be weird? I'm going to be looking off to the side because my computer is here. That's where I have her Instagram post. But Meri says that she's reminded again of the humanity of people with good and honest hearts. Now, I don't know exactly who she's talking about, but I for sure know that that could be a very slick way of saying that Paedon is being dishonest, that people around her, she's used to being around people who are dishonest and with bad hearts. She is reminded again of the humanity of friends who have your back and stand up for you, and general goodness in the world, which suggests that she's also aware of the opposite in the context of being accused of this. Is she calling Paedon a liar? Is she finding a sweetheart way to say that Paedon ain't no good and he can't be trusted? In one of my videos, or in the comment section of one of my videos, someone said, basically, "Candace, I think you're overthinking this." And I had to laugh because yes, I'm overthinking this. That's the point. That is kind of my point here. And like you know, I sit in my home and I watch these reality shows and I I try to figure out, like, are they being honest with me? And 9 times out of 10, they're not. But I'm being entertained, so I watch it anyway. But I do find that sometimes when you look past the bigger action, you look at the little details, sometimes you get a glimpse into what might be closer to the truth. And so, yeah, you go line by line in these Instagram posts, and sometimes you get a little bit of the truth, or you get a little bit closer to the truth. So Meri was publicly accused of being abusive towards children, and this is her response. I'm reminded that there are good people in the world who are honest and who have my back. I think it's safe to say that she is possibly calling Paedon a liar. And in some way, she's also calling Gwendolyn a liar, because Gwendolyn said it did happen. Although it's interesting, Gwendolyn liked the post. Okay. I know at this point, some people kind of don't care. They say that this stuff has happened years ago and that we already knew a lot of this because Christine wrote about some stuff in the book. Addison had put some tweets out calling Meri a monster. So some people say, yeah, these allegations against Meri are old news and we already knew it. It's not a big deal. Let's move on. Other people are saying, wait, this is a big deal. This information is coming back up and it's for a reason and it's something for us to consider. And the challenge here is, like, your decision matters. If you're okay with it or if you're not, it matters because Meri needs this, right? Meri makes her living off of her multi-level marketing LuLaRoe business. She makes money off of her bed and breakfast and off of being on the TV show. All of these are dependent on public support and people who have money to spend choosing to spend it with her. And right now she is leaving it open to you and me and everybody else to decide, did she cross the line or is what she did okay? And we don't have all the information. We have little pieces of data, spread out throughout the years that each of us individually put together and decide, was that okay what she did? Did she cross the line? Do I want to support her anymore? Is she going to get my dollars? Am I going to buy the things that she's selling? And she's leaving it up to us. I'm not a public relations person at all, but I know, and I know you've heard this, controlling the narrative, right? That's a saying. That's a thing. Control the narrative. And Meri had a chance to control the narrative, to put her hands around this and say, as a mom in this family, I took my role seriously and I did my best for these kids, and I love each and every one of them. Or whatever she wants to say. But this is what she said. I know there are good people who are honest and have my back. That's what she chose to say. That's her controlling the narrative. I'm disappointed in that response. I'm disappointed in that as her response. I also wish the other adults would say something, because right now what we have are 2 of the kids. Granted, the kids are in their 20s, but in this family, in this context, they are still the children. They have 2 children leading this conversation right now in public, on social media. They're the ones guiding the conversation, giving us the information that they think we need to have, and the adults are not saying anything. And to me, that comes down to a theme that we've talked about a lot over season 17, is that part of the issue in this family was the lack of leadership from the head, from the top, which would have been the 5 adults. Cody, obviously, not known for his great leadership skills. Robin was in a position to be a leader and didn't always embrace it. Janelle and Christine, we don't have to go through the whole line, but that idea has come up time and time again, a lack of leadership. And to me, not even just specific to a public relations thing and being a public figure, but just being a family. To have the kids out there on their own, fielding the questions, deciding what information to release, shows a lack of leadership for the whole family. Anyway, usually I try to have these videos be very succinct, and this is my focus, and these are my points of argument and whatnot. And I don't necessarily have that in this video. I guess I just wanted to talk to you. That's it. I just wanted to talk to you about all this chaos that's going on and my thoughts on it. I feel like this Instagram post was ridiculous. And I don't like that this was Meri's response to this. Let me know what you think. Was this an appropriate response? Is this okay? Should we all just get over this? This happened years ago, you guys. They've moved on. Although they haven't moved on, which is why the kids are talking about it. But anyway, yes, let me know what you think. Does this change things for you? Are you still as invested in this family as you might have been in the past? Let me know. We're going to keep talking about this. I'm going to keep looking to see if there's more information coming out. Is Meri going to make a statement? Of course, media outlets are reaching out to her. I think ET, they said that they've reached out to her. I'm sure other places are too. They want to know what she thinks because this is the time to say something. And so far, this Instagram post is all that she said. All right, I need to go pick up my daughter from preschool. So thanks for staying with me. We will talk again soon. Take care.